what kind of lessons have you learned so far?
So I have a few key points. So the first one is managing my time. Well, it's very easy when you are on your own to postpone things or to spend too much time on a task. Because again, I don't have a manager or a boss behind my back watching what I'm doing. So you have to be very structured and very goal focused. So to avoid wasting my time, I use my Google Calendar to set the specific tasks. And it's not only about my business, of course, it's about my business, but it's also about time I need to study and to read and to listen to podcasts for my business, but also to some time for myself, to in terms of well-being, basically, to do some sports and also to spend some time with my husband and with my friend, because I think the challenging part is that when you are an entrepreneur or when you are on your own, it's very easy to be so focused on your business that you are losing the other components of your life. So yeah, I think the first point is managing my time, definitely. The second one is being curious. I think it's the main thing when you have your own business, and especially when you are an entrepreneur. Uh, think like a child, basically. Be curious, ask questions. Uh, I try to learn things every day. What being a coach mean, and how can I use the um, how can I be a good coach by adjusting my own experience to my coaching practice, for example. I try to keep my mind open to ideas as well, and to read books, watch videos, listening to podcasts, and especially I would say listening to entrepreneurs' journeys, because we are so lucky these days to have YouTube channels, podcasts. You can access very easily, and you can always learn from others. So it's always interesting to hear about their own stories and the challenges they have faced and the success and everything. So I try to do that quite often. And the other key point for me is to believe in myself, into my own intuition and vision. And I know that it may sound a little bit cheesy, but I think it's crucial to stand out from the crowd. Um, so, and I think I'm a very intuitive person as well. Um, and when you create your own business, it's definitely a blessing, because um, sometimes I can see things and it's not always rational, but I know that there is a meaning behind it. Um, and I would say as well that it matters to have fun. And what I'm meaning by that, uh, of course, I try to work hard, and I can work really hard, but without taking myself too seriously, because it won't serve me. So I work really hard, but I'm also trying to have fun during the day. And also, when you start, the other thing is when you start your business, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed about all the things you need to do, Oh, I need to think about my business plan. I need to think about the finances. I need to think about the communication. I need to contact my network. and it's very easy to feel overwhelmed. So I think for me, less is more, and I try to start simple by doing baby steps every day. And I try to think about the process rather than the outcome. And because of that, I think it's a really positive way to build a strong foundation for your business.
So, trusting the process, do you idolize a specific entrepreneur? Do you have someone you truly look up to?
Can you say it again? Sorry.
So, like trusting the process, this whole journey, do you maybe have a very celebrity or a very popular entrepreneur that you look up to?
Uh, I wouldn't say a specific one, but I try to listen to a wide range of entrepreneurs, um, and not always in my field, you know, but I would say people who have a similar way of thinking, or um, but yeah, I can give you names, but I'm not sure it will resonate with you. But um, yeah, I think it's more about listening to their success story and trying to understand how they uh, build their own business.
Do you think sometimes like we have heard a lot of successful stories from successful entrepreneurs, but a lot of you find they are not a good reference because not everyone has the same resources, same background, same path. How do you adjust this kind of difference?
Sorry, can you say it again? It was quite yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned about the successful stories and all the success cases. We heard a lot of before, like from a lot of famous entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or something, or some independent persons who have achieved success in their own story. But everyone is different, right? Everyone is a different book. How do you like balance this kind of difference? How do you uh, like balance this difference and but at the same time learn their experiences and add them to your own journey?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Uh, of course, we are all different and we don't have the same objectives. But I think it's always interesting to hear about others and to hear about the kind of challenges they have to face. And even if their stories don't resonate with me, there is always something you can think about or something you can learn. For example, the way they approach their communication, or the way they were able to have some funds for their finances, or um, yeah, I think there is always something you can learn from others, even if they are very different, even if they don't think like you. And actually, because they are not like you, it's always interesting to hear about them, because you can always learn from them, because especially because they are different, and they don't have the same mindset sometimes, but still you can. There is always something you can learn from them, I think.